A blue planet protected by a thin layer of atmosphere which keeps temperature, air, and water in perfect balance to maintain life. This planet is a virtual paradise, the only one known of its kind. It's our planet, Earth. But something is wrong. The life-sustaining system of the Earth is breaking down. What happened? Us. For 2.5 million years, the Earth's climate is fluctuated, cycling from ice ages to warmer periods. But in the last century, the planet's temperature has risen unusually fast, about 1.2 degrees Fahrenheit to 1.4 degrees Fahrenheit. Scientists believe it's human activity driving the temperatures up, a process known as global warming. Ever since the Industrial Revolution began, factories, power plants, and eventually cars have burned fossil fuels such as oil and coal, releasing huge amounts of carbon dioxide and other harmful gases into the atmosphere. Burning of oil and other fossil fuels has dumped over 700 billion tons of carbon pollution into the atmosphere. These gases trap heat near the Earth through a naturally occurring process called the greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect begins with the sun and the energy it radiates to the Earth. The Earth and the atmosphere absorb some of this energy while the rest is radiated back to the space. Naturally occurring gases in the atmosphere trap some of the energy and reflect it back, warming the Earth. Scientists now believe that the greenhouse effect has been intensified by the extra greenhouse gases that are released by the human activities. Warming, which almost sounds inviting, that in a world 20 years from now, we will be living in a tropical paradise where the extent of our problems will be pondering around which type of sunscreen to use. Thousands of climate scientists agree that global warming is not only the most threatening environmental problem, but one of the greatest challenges facing all humanity. 1990s have been the warmest decade in the entire millennium, 1998 the warmest year, followed by year 2005. Temperatures have already gone up by 1 degree Fahrenheit in the last century. Maybe that doesn't sound like a lot, but it is. It took only 4 small degrees to shift right from the last ice age. Even the readings taken from the ice core show that the greenhouse gases, carbon dioxide and methane, have hit their highest level in the past 420,000 years. Arctic sea ice is also shrinking. According to NASA studies, the extent of Arctic Sea has declined about 10% in the last 30 years. When you turn on your TV, you hear about killer heat waves, extreme weather conditions, freak storms, drastic flooding of cities, rising sea levels, giant chunks of ice breaking off the Antarctic, and more. Make the connection. It is the global warming and climate change. Where are we going?